Assalamu alaikum everyone. From now on I am going to start a series of lectures for FSC classes also. Our today's lecture is for FSC part 2, Osmoregulation in plants. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel. You can also join me on my Instagram. The link of the Instagram is being shown on the screen right now and it is also in the description of this video. Osmoregulation in plants. Students, as you know that plants are distributed in different habitats, whether it's aquatic habitat, moderate habitat or severely dry habitats. So plants regulate their internal environment according to their outside environment. First of all, we'll discuss that what are hydrophytes. Hydro means water and phytes means plants. So hydrophytes are those plants which are completely submerged in water. They live in water. They have broad leaves having extensive stomata on their upper surface. The advantage of the presence of the extensive stomata is that they increase the rate of transpiration in them so that it removes the excessive water that enters into their cells. So what are hydrophytes? Hydrophytes have adaptations to removing the flooding of its cells in fresh water. In this type, the surface area of leaves is very large to transpire water excessively. Extensive stomata are present on the upper surface to transpire water excessively. Examples include water lily and tulip. Examples are not mentioned in your book, so you have to mention them. In this diagram, this is water lily shown. You can see here that broad leaves are present having extensive stomata on the top to increase the rate of transpiration. Same is the case with tulips. Next topic is mesophytes. Meso means moderate and phytes means plants. So mesophytes are those plants which live in the moderate water availability. For example, the plants present in our region, these are mesophytes. So they have moderate water availability. Sometimes rainfall happens, so they have excessive water supply, but they suffer from dry conditions also. So they have adapted themselves to the moderate environment. So mesophytes have moderate water availability. In the sufficient supply of water, they open their stomata to increase the rate of transpiration, but when they suffer from dehydration or dryness, they close their stomata to restore their water. In sufficient supply of water, stomata are kept open to promote the loss of water. However, in restricted supply, stomata close to prevent the loss. For example, brassica, rose, mango, etc. This is the diagram of mesophytes in which you can see rose plant. Apple is also an example. You can add in. Next category is xerophytes. Xero means dry and phyte means plants. So xerophytes are those plants which are adapted to live in dry environments. So as they are adapted to live in dry environments, they have a thick layer of cuticle on the top. Cuticle is the waxy layer that is present on the plants to decrease the rate of transpiration. Okay. As they live in dry environments, so they have less supply of water, therefore they restore their water. So they have thick waxy cuticle on the top, and the stomata are also present, but they are located in the depression. Their leaves are scaly or needle like, so they reduce the rate of transpiration. Xerophytes have adaptations for the reduced rate of transpiration. Many xerophytes possess small, thick leaves to limit water loss by reducing surface area proportional to the volume. Their cuticle is thick, waxy and leathery. Stomata are on the lower surface of the leaves and are located in the depression. As in some cacti, you have seen cactus plant, singular is cactus and plural is cacti. During the driest season, shed their leaves to restrict the transpiration completely. They have leaves, but they are small and needle-like, and when they have excessive shortage of water, they shed their leaves also. Thus, stems are the photosynthetic organs. They have succulent stems, succulent, SUCCULENT. Lent, succulent. It means juicy stems because they restore their water and they do not permit the transpiration. In rainy season, stem stores water for use in dry conditions. You can see the diagram of cactus here. You can see thick waxy cuticle shown in green color and having spines on the top. The examples of xerophytes include cactus and euphorbia. Euphorbia is not written in your book, so add this example also. Euphorbia, euphorbia plant. It is also a xerophytic plant.